Alright. I don't know why, but I'm super nervous making this video. Probably because I'm still not used to drawing to a camera. And I don't really like watching the footage where I'm in or where I talk. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but I can't listen to myself. I'm cringing so hard. Which is also why no face today, just the sketchbook. It's been a while since my last sketchbook tour, and actually between my last sketchbook and this one, I had another one. But the one in between actually turned out to be my least favorite sketchbook from last year. So maybe in the future I will make a video about this particular sketchbook, my least favorite sketchbook. But right now let's just not talk about it and concentrate on this one, because I really like how this one turned out. So overall, this sketchbook took me 5 months to finish. To be honest, I wanted to be finished a lot faster, so I'm a little unsatisfied with that, and a lot of things in my real life came up, which is why I didn't draw a lot in the sketchbook too. Also, I was a month in Japan, where even though I had it with me, I didn't draw every day because obviously I was on tour. But I finished, and today I'm excited to make a new sketchbook tour, and I thought I was going to try and just talk about the pieces I drew instead of keeping on music and just slipping the pages. So yeah, I hope you don't mind this. I think it's going to be interesting to do that. And yeah, I'll just get right into it. I actually did this page a lot earlier than I ended up using the sketchbook. This was my first page with color patches and this little wheel and my pencil brush, just trying out the things I used to that time, and also using these to draw this, which is, by the way, heavily inspired if not even stolen, from Audrey Eau Claire. I remember watching her sketchbook tours a lot, and she also did a page where she was just trying out all the material she's using for art. I really liked how she drew the hair and stuff, and so I kind of just did the same. Shout out to her. Sorry for stealing your content. This is a great start. This is actually an art print a friend of mine made, which I really love. I don't remember if it was my birthday or Christmas where she made this for me, but my friend drew myself how I used to wear my hair back then, and my favorite outfit and coffee. And she drew all the things I love around me. I still really love it. Loved looking at it, loved the color palette. It's every color I like. Her name is Taco Man on Tumblr. You should check her out. She's an amazing illustrator and game designer. So yeah. Okay, onto the first page we go. A thing I got out of in the past year is being embarrassed with what I draw. This was actually a problem I had for the past 3 or 4 years, where I was really embarrassed that I like cartoons. It's weird because on one hand I really like talking about it, like everyone knows I love cartoons. In the past 3 years everyone knew that I like cartoons and that I like drawing cartoons. But for some reason I was still embarrassed and didn't like putting cartoon stuff in my sketchbook. I always wanted to stick with realism and real people and portraits and what else. This sketchbook especially, I started to be more unapologetic of what I draw. I actually started to embrace being a cartoonist rather than an illustrator. As you can see, I also draw a lot of fan art. I really like drawing Steam Universe characters. A lot of my friends and followers already know that my favorite characters in the show are actually the Famethist. I really draw them a lot, especially Cornelian and Skinny Jasper. You will see a lot of them in the sketchbook too. So yeah, I think these two are one of my favorite drawings I did too. This was from a little story I had in mind with Skinny Jasper and Pink Diamond, but I'm not getting into that because this is a long story. Just some fandom thoughts. So yeah, and right next to it is a very messy page. Actually, not that old. I remember doing this in Japan because that's where I got my Holbein Artist watercolors. And I just really fell in love with these colors, and I found them in Japan because that's where they were produced. I went fucking wild. I think I have around 39 colors by now. Not all of them are here, so there's less on this page. But yeah, basically each day I went to Sekaido and bought a handful of colors. I got one big patch with 24 colors, and after that I just randomly bought more and more colors whenever I noticed that I was missing one. I don't like mixing colors that much, even though you can do it, but I always feel like they're kind of losing their glow when you mix them rather than having them finished and ready. So I was just going wild and bought more and more colors. This is bad. I made this one while trying out the colors, and to get off the residue of the colors I just kind of randomly painted something here, so I'm not complaining. Here's some scribbles I did. This is actually Grizz from We Buy Bears. And what I also like to do in the sketchbook, which I'm probably going to keep on doing in the next sketchbook, is I have a lot of issues in real life, and sometimes I find phrases or quotes that are very inspiring and very true and things I want to learn and keep in mind. I actually always end up forgetting them. So in the sketchbook I started to put notes in my sketchbook and wrote down the things I want to keep in mind. So every time I look through my sketchbook I will remember them and think about them again. And here's the next page with Skinny Jasper and my favorite ship in the show, which is Skinny Jasper and Big Buff Jasper. It's a very odd ship, and I think I was the first person to even ship them. But it's getting across the fandom slowly, so, and I actually made some friends who liked the ship too, so I'm very happy about that. I don't remember the context of it, but I think it was like a scene where they thought they were going to lose each other. Maybe during the war, I'm not sure, but I enjoyed drawing these though. I'm very bad at drawing shipping art, and I barely have the motivation because it's hard. But I like how these turned out. Okay, the next page is another Famethist fan art of Skinny and Cornelian. This was actually the first time I used the Holbein watercolors, and I did them very bad. I think I used too much color, not enough water, so that's why the color's all streaky, and man, it really gets dark right now. Hold on. It's raining now, so I had to get a separate light, and it's already annoying the shit out of me because it's so fucking bright. We'll see how this works. I got these stickers in Japan. They are a bunch of crystal stickers, and I figured they are really great for covering up stuff on your drawings when you wanna redo them and already did the lines. That was really great because I really liked this whole picture of Amethyst, but her arm looked so weird and I really didn't want to change it, and I was so glad I had the idea to use the sticker because I really like how it looks. I don't even remember where I heard this from, but I know I heard or read it somewhere and was like, man, I need to draw this with these two. It's so them. Also a human skinny Jasper, I guess. I don't know, I'm still kind of toying around with the idea of her in a RPG kind of world. I like the idea of her having like dark dirt or whatever on her face instead of her marks, because it will still make her eyes pop out very much, and I like that. Like Furiosa from Mad Max. I think that's where I got the inspiration from. Kind of the same color palette too. But it's not finished yet. I'm not even sure what class I will give her. I was thinking about a thief maybe. Don't really have to say anything about that, it's just more Steam Universe fan art. So this is actually from, hold up. So I was talking about this on my Instagram already, but during my stay in Japan, I found this key animation notebook of Takafumi Hori. And Takafumi Hori is the guest animator who did Here Comes a Thought, which is really cool. Like, I really adore this book so much, because I'm learning animation myself right now, and this is so great for studies. Right, fuck my life. It's really great. It's a really good book, and yeah, so this picture is from the book. It was the first try in doing like studies with it, and it's not the greatest, like it's not as good as the original definitely, but yeah, it's already been a big help. I think I paid an exact 10,000 yen, which is around 80 to 90 euros. But it's worth it. It's so worth it. I love it. It's my favorite thing in the whole world right now. I also saw a let's play of Night in the Woods, so which is why there are little doodles of the main character, and this is a drawing of a succubus. She's the character from my friend and a story she's writing right now, and I really like her. Her name is Azura. She's so cool, and yeah, I love her. I love her. The other side is just more Steam Universe fan art of my faves. And this is actually a little drawing my friend Nelly made like months ago when she was here for our Steam Universe cosplay group. And I just randomly found this little doodle she did on one of my notepads. And I love it. She cosplayed Lars, and of course she drew a Lars. And I decided to stick it in my sketchbook, so I have something to smile about every time I went through the pages. Here's another reminder for myself. Some more sketches, scribbles. This is actually me as a Night in the Woods character. Really like it. I like the style of the game. It's so cute. And a little silly drawing I did. It's not too old, I think, like about 2 weeks old. And more Steam Universe! This is actually the very first drawing I did in the sketchbook. I don't use my page one by one. I just randomly read a page and draw on it. I don't really do them chronological. This was from a Vine I really liked, where Carnelian asks Skinny what her favorite color is, and of course she says it's red, and Carnelian is red, so she's very proud of that, and then Skinny gives her a little smooch on the cheek, which Carnelian really appreciates. I love them. This is live drawing I did in Japan in a coffee shop. That was cool. I liked that. So I think I made everyone around me very uncomfortable by constantly looking and staring at them. I remember her actually switching the seat because she noticed me staring so much. Like staring, I was drawing her, but I think I made her very uncomfortable and I'm so sorry for that. Yeah, but the rest didn't really notice, I think. I was surprised that she didn't notice because she was sitting right next to me, but she was very busy with her friend, so I guess that's the reason. But it was still cool. It's a nice memory to have too in here. And across the other page I just stick in some more memories. A print I got at the Tokyo Art Museum, my ticket for the Tokyo Art Museum, a Polaroid of our whole group, and a stamp at Atami Station, was it, I guess? I think that's when we went... Where did we went there? I don't remember where I got this one actually. I think when we went to the hot springs. Some more live drawings. This one was from the cat park near Sunshine City. I forgot its name too, but there was a man who was very close with the cats living there, and I really liked the scenery of him sitting there in the sun with the cat on his lap sunbathing. Here's some brush pen practice I did because I got a brush pen there with brown ink. These are also some cool colors I got in Japan who are very metallic and shiny. I don't know if you can actually see it, but yeah, they're cool. Did some fish studies with them. Some more watercolor practice. Tried out new things. These are all from photographs I found on Tumblr. And of course I switched it up with my favorite chip. And a sketch of myself, and here's some Bloody Mary sketches from The Wolf Among Us. I really like her. I actually started watching my favorite Let's Play of the game, so I was really in the mood to draw her again, and she's got some pages in my sketchbook filled for sure. Okay, this print is just here because there's actually a drawing beneath it I wasn't very comfortable showing yet. I don't know why, it's not risky or anything, but I'm just not comfortable showing it right now, so I covered it up really quick for the video. Maybe in the future I'll show it, otherwise it's not that interesting too. I think I make it more interesting than it actually is, but I was just a little embarrassed by it, so I covered it up. And yeah, otherwise some beta stripes and pulley betas. And here I just stuck in a flyer I found at the Tokyo Art Museum. Don't know if you can really see them. There's just some sketches of Steam Universe characters. This is actually Pink Diamond, Emerald and Jasper. And on the other page it's just some more sketches and notes of goals I want to achieve in 2018. Scribble ideas, flyers of the item shop for inspiration, some more scribbles. And yeah, I didn't really do much with that page. I think I wanted to color these two still, but I don't think I'm going to, so yeah, didn't make the best out of this page unfortunately. But I like this one because I actually did an illustration of this digitally then. You might have seen these ones already because I made a video with those. This is Mimi and Patrick. on the day we went to Disneyland. I made a little music video about that day. Here's some OKKO fan art. The actually first things I drew for that show, but I really like this page. Really liked how Enid looks and Red. Oh, we have nakeds over there. Not sure if I can show it, but whatever. I thought on this page, as I said, more Bloody Mary fan art and my ship I really like with her, which is her and Nerissa, the Little Mermaid. And here's more, right? Skinny Jasper and Big Jasper. And here's more Bloody Mary. Actually did a small little speed paint of this drawing. It's on Instagram right now. And here's some Bloody Mary and Nerissa. I really like this one. Like, I was so embarrassed first when I drew this, but now I'm so happy with how it turned out. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I like the colors, I like how her posing turned out. Yeah, I also really like the sketch of her. It's like middle transformation. I always like to imagine when she transforms that the mirror shots are just like starting to peek out of her. So this is like mid-transformation where they're just slowly coming out. That's a little gory, but you know, sometimes you gotta do a little gore, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, these are some pages I didn't really try that much. Just some, I don't know, just some doodles, some, don't know what I'm supposed to draw, so I just do some crappy things. I think that's where you can almost see that I wanted the sketchbook to be over with too. So, right, these are some more Takafumi Hori practicing stuff. So these are all posings from the art book, and I think the next page, yeah, the next page is also just some practicing. I really like how this one turned out, but you know, the original looks a lot better too, of course. Some Stefani face practice, I guess. It's also nice to use for in the sketchbook because like here I did mostly posing, and on the other I did mostly her expressions for a bit. And this is silly. This was for my show reel for Tona. Yeah, I like this one really much. It's actually from a photograph I saw on Pinterest. There's some more scribbles I didn't want to finish, and some betas, because there's always space for betas. Just some random redraws I did to fill out the page. This is both Rebecca Sugar drawings originally. I liked Pearl's expression here and I wanted to do it too, and I don't know, another small Rebecca Sugar drawing I thought was really cute, and this is actually her cat Leon. A lion. I like that he's spelled with 3 N's. Lion. So yeah, that's Rebecca Sugar's cat. I drew from a photograph. I like how it turned out. I don't draw cats a lot, so I think I really like. I just like how it turned out, and some OTD where I felt really shitty about myself. As you can see here, oh well. You know, I'm that kind of person. Oh, and some photos. So I don't have to draw on the page anymore. Why am I like this? Like when I get annoyed with a sketchbook, you can see that I get annoyed and don't want to draw in it anymore. So yeah, some space punk rock memories. This was from Animagic. This was me as Yellow Pearl posing with a Bill Cipher, and here's our Pearl squad, and a cool little drawing I got at Frankfurter Buchmesse from a fan who really liked my Skinny Jasper cosplay. Shout out to her. And yeah, these are old drawings from the start of 2017 when I was still in school. I just put them in here because they were my favorite pages from my last sketchbook, and for inspiration I wanted to keep them in here, and luckily you can just put out pages like this here and put them in. So I did that. This was actually the draw each hour of your day challenge on Twitter, I think. And this was from the one last year. I actually missed this year's challenge. And here I just stuck in a card of an exhibition we saw about female artists. And my end page. This is me. This is a drawing my friend last month did. I love it. I have a print of it. It's hanging in my bathroom right now. And another print of an artist I really like. For inspiration, here's some contact data. I have to blur out this one because it's my phone number. But yeah, that's it. That's my sketchbook. And I really, really like it. I'm happy how it turned out. I'm happy that I explored more of my cartoon side in art. And because I used to be so scared of drawing cartoons or showing others my art when it was cartoons, I think a lot of people are not seeing it as real art, I guess, especially fan art. So I like that I kind of stopped paying attention to that and just simply started drawing what I want to draw. And I did. And now I have this beautiful sketchbook I'm really happy with. And yeah, I can't wait to start my next one, which I already did actually. Hold on. So here's my next sketchbook. Whoa, that shadow though. My next sketchbook. I already did a little bit of decoration and put a sticker on it to make people see that I like Steam Universe again. Didn't do any decoration in it yet though. I might do that now. But I already drew in there and it's really, really great. Really good. I like it. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked my sketchbook tour, and I hope I can upload more in the next time. I mean, I'm really slow on uploading right now. It's a lot of things are going on right now, which is why I don't find as much time or motivation to draw while the camera is rolling, because I don't actually really have a setup right now or anything, so I mostly draw in my bed. But otherwise, of course, I still want to draw to make more videos, make more speed paints, and I hope I'll get everything the way I want it to be, and I'm really excited for what's about to come, art-wise, life-wise. A lot of change is about to come. It's already started actually for me. So yeah, thanks for watching. Definitely, I appreciate it. I'm happy I have people watching my videos. It makes making them a lot more fun. So what the fuck. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.